Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about your energies and how you can use them any way you choose.
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Alright, this game is about choices and about experiences and about your energies. And you, as a source player, can determine how you choose to use your energies. There are so many different ways that you use your energies. Well, I've gone over this in previous videos about your daily supply, which is based upon the level of your synergy cell. It is a percentage of your synergy cell that is given back to you every day based upon your synergy cell level. And you can reclaim those energies at the end of your day as long as you have a level 5 unlocked script. You can retrieve those energies each day. I went over this in previous videos. There are some energies you cannot retrieve. They're taken directly out of your synergy cell by choices that you make, and it is considered, your actions are considered implied consent. Whether you know it or not, the action itself is implied consent. There is a cost to everything that you do. Everything that you do. This game is an energy game. Now, money and currency is also energy within this game. Time is energy, even though it's always ever now. We all know of people who just suck energy from us. And it is by our consent that we allow them to do that. Whether they're close friends or family or peers or whatever. There are people who are always in a drama situation. They have created it to be so by their choices. Now, they may not think it's their choices that have gotten them there, but most definitely it is their choices that have put them in that drama situation. And some non-player characters, as well as source players, are comfortable in that zone of chaos and being needy and tapping into other people's energies to drain them, gain energy. But that is the individual source player's choice whether they allow that person to drain the energy from them, or how much energy they will allow that person to obtain from them. Now, I'm also going to talk about energy in that most of you go to a job and work a job that pays you an amount of money. Now, I am not talking about homemakers, because generally speaking, homemakers don't get paid, though they should, but they are working basically for free. But for free, it means that their basic necessities are being covered, and maybe they're the parent, the nanny to the child, or they take care of the home, and although they have no money that's designated directly to them, they are doing that because they choose, they have made that choice, or their script has made that choice for them. Now, for those who would go to a job, I don't think that any source player would go to a job and put in all the time and effort to not have any return of energy, to not have a flow. They're giving out, but you expect a flow to come back to you. Or why would you be at that job? Wasting your time to get there, your money to have the gas or whatever transportation you're using to get there, to sit down and give all of your time away and not receive something in return for it. If you don't, then you have no value of your time and energies that you are putting forth. You are not valuing it yourself. Now, some of you may have worked your entire life and you have saved and you have invested and you have flow in your life without having to go and do something more. You have put in the energies already, and now you are still have the flow, and because of those choices that you made. And in those cases, you may think, well, you can do it because you enjoy it or you want to do it. Well, that's great. But at the same time, you still always need to be aware of the flow of energy. Now, you need to have flow in your life. You most certainly need to have flow in your life. Whenever you close up the flow will stop. It has nowhere, it'll back up and you won't get anything fresh or new. So therefore, you can't hold on to something tightly, and that's a lower frequency mindset also, that if you feel like you have to hold on to absolutely everything, then that's a lower frequency mindset that you're holding on because you may not, you're creating that lack in your life by your mentality. Fear and worry that you will not have a continuing flow, or that things are going to go poorly for you. You create these things because you have tightened up the flow and you are not allowing flow in your experience. Now, choices, energetic choices. They are all choices that you get to make in your game. They are choices that you get to make. There is no right, there is no wrong. It's simply an experience, but there are things that are more beneficial to you than other things. In other words, if you spend money on a certain thing, and could you have done something better with that money as far as an investment is concerned? These are all choices. Most beneficial choices. That's what you want to be making in this game. The most beneficial choices for yourself to raise your frequency and add energy to your synergy cell to where that you can complete the inner alchemy and unlock the top of your soul cage and be able to tap into all of your energies of your source self. Now that's something I haven't shared before, just now, unlocking the top of your soul cage. Can't do that without being at the highest frequency, which is an 11, and having completed the inner alchemy. That's the only way that that's going to unlock for you. Being smart and wise with the choices that you make, making the most beneficial ones, will change your experience in this game to the most beneficial for you. So it's your energies and your choices of how you want to spend those energies, who you want to give those energies to, who has what will give you the best return for your energies, all of these things. Whether there are energy unlocks included by certain actions, because there are certain things in this game that you do that unlocks things for you that you can't unlock without that hidden key. Now, and the matrix is totally you. is 100% you. Nothing can exist outside of source. You are source. You are empowering and energizing this experience that you are experiencing. You can't blame source outside of you or anything outside of you for the experience that you are having, because somewhere you have made the choices and you have created whatever to bring you to an experience, whether you like it now or not. They were based on decisions and choices that you had made to bring you to this point in your game. Choices. Make the most beneficial choices for yourself. You can do this, you can. And it's easier than you think. Now, if you find the information that I'm sharing in these videos beneficial, then it benefits you to say thank you with a gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. Abundance, health, and prosperity.